Welcome to Kung Fu Epic number 2. I am going to do 4 or 5 natives from Canada tonight. Alright? So, before I go into the group, which I know for sure has 3, I'm going to do the first solo native that I know from Canada, which would be Silver Fox. Now, if you watch the movies, there's been some major retconning for movies, but because of retconning, I can't confirm or deny if Emma Frost is Native American. All right, just because the not Marvel movies, the Fox movies of the X-Men made Emma Frost turn into diamonds because she can in the comic, but she learned that she could do that after taking over Iceman's body. But irrelevant. In the Fox movies, Emma Frost is Silver Fox's sister. The only way that could be possible is if she was adopted, or if she's biological, she's mixed native. But I don't know if Emma Frost is native. So we're going to do Silver Fox, and you guys can go to Wikipedia because that's where I'm gonna get this information from. But I'm gonna give you some details before. All right. So Silver Fox, what we know before I get on this Wikipedia, because Wikipedia I'm sure has been changed and retconned and shit too. So Silver Fox was a Weapon X project. I'm sure that's not going to be on Wikipedia, but she was part of Weapon X, along with the retconning of Sabretooth and Maverick. Because I don't know where the fuck Maverick came from, but I know Sabretooth has always been a fucking marauder until like the 90s. In the 80s, he was a marauder, and he wasn't halfway buff like he is now until Mr. Sinister got a hold of him. And when Mr. Sinister got a hold of him, Sabretooth went from being a tall, skinny version of Wolverine to a buffed ass version of Wolverine, and so some stitch has been retconned. So, Silver Fox was his girlfriend, Maverick, Silver Fox, and Wolverine, as well as Sabretooth. Those 4 were part of the Weapon X program. However, I don't know their numbers. We just know that Wolverine was Weapon X, which means he was the 10th installment. The X is a Roman numeral, not the fact that he will wind up being an X-Men. Now, first, he did appear in Incredible Hulk, and then he wound up being in the X-Men. However, his backstory leads him from the Weapon X program. And the Weapon X program, I don't know the actual name of the Weapon X program, but he was the first Weapon X because he was number 10. Alright? So, now that we got that out of the way, she also being in the Weapon X program, we're going to see if this has anything to say about it. Silver Fox is a fictional character in Marvel Comics. She is currently a terrorist organization of Hydra. She didn't used to be a bad guy. She is also known as a former love interest of Wolverine. Okay, so this is Silver Fox, aka Kayla. For some reason, she does not have a last name. Alright? Therefore, her last name is not Frost, like Emma Frost. Okay? We're not going to go into first appearances and all that. She just has Kayla, has Human Mutant, Hydra, Weapon X, Team X, alias Zora La Plata. ZORRADEPLATA. Abilities: accelerated healing. The character appeared in several of Marvel's X-Men animated and video games and was portrayed by Lynn Collins in 2009's Wolverine Origins. Okay, so let's give her biology because we're going to see how fucked up I was. Alright, she was a member of the First Nations Blackfoot Confederacy. In the early 1900s, she lived with Wolverine as his lover in Canada. She was allegedly murdered by Sabretooth on Wolverine's birthday, but it was later revealed to be alive and a member of Team X, the most formidable covert ops team the CIA had ever had to offer. Fox eventually betrays Team X and becomes a member of Hydra and submerges terrorist organization. Silver Fox appeared during the modern period when Wolverine tracks down members of the Weapon X staff, discovering the studio where they were made memories, which he has believed to be real, were staged. Allegedly, she kills the professor who had been in charge of the program, which, by the way, the professor in charge of the program was Lady Deathstrike's daddy. Alright? So that's important because Lady Deathstrike is actually from Vietnam or from some Asian country, we'll just put it that way, until we actually do a Asian hero thing. Alright. So, she allegedly kills the professor who had been in charge of the program after Logan left. At this point, it was revealed that Silver Fox is in command of the section of Hydra. Shortly thereafter, Silver Fox captured an assassin named Reiko. I believe that would be Lady Deathstrike. I'm not going to swear to it. And forms an alliance with Reiko's boss, Han John Matsukaru. I'm not saying that right, so I'm going to spell that shit out for you. You know how to spell Han. But Jonin, Jonin, Masuto, I'm not saying this shit right. M-A-T-U. God damn it, excuse me again. M-A-T-S-U with an apostrophe and then an O. Well, comma, whatever that thing is in the air. Yes, apostrophe. Anyway, T-S-U-R-A-Y-B-A-B-A. Let's spell that again. T-S-U-R-A-Y-A-B-A. Clearly, this dude is Japanese. Alright. And, Mr. M here, because I'm not going to try to pronounce this shit again, is in possession of trying to buy the clan Yoshida underworld connection before Miko Yoshida serves the entirely. Silver Fox dupes Reiko into posing as Muriko, giving Muriko's and what she wanted. Muriko is one of Wolverine's wives, by the way. Gives Silver Fox motivations is unclear. Later, Macedon, whatever the fuck, a member of the Weapon X program, dies due to failure of his anti-aging factor. Silver Fox reunites with Logan, Creed, Maverick, and Raph. I do not know who the fuck Raph is. Might be Wraith. I still don't know who the hell he is. W-R-A-I-T-H. It's Wraith. Anyway, she is cold to Logan and seems to not remember having spent any pleasant time with him. The group affiliations based on the at the time with him, the group affiliation, the man who is called to implant them with these false memories. Aldo Fierro, a cyborg. I didn't think that's how you spell cyborg, but okay. This is spelled P-S-I-B-O-R-G. I always was taught to spell cyborg C-Y-B-O-R-A. Anyway, transformation Fierro has control of their minds, and this time makes Creed kill Silver Fox. After Fierro defeats Silver Fox, was then buried in Salem Center, because the X-Men live in Winchester or Salem, Westchester, I think, at the church. Logan discovered that her body has been prepared for flight. The father of the church notifies Logan that a brick wall and an eye patch gave the order. Suddenly, a shield carrier arrives, and Nick Fury, who states he never imagined the day when one of the top-ranking Hydra members would be full of honors in the shield burial. Rafe appeared as well, having orchestrated the entire funeral, stating Salem Center meaning nothing to her. Rafe tells Logan that they found the cabin where he had lived with Silver Fox a lifetime ago. He then gets permission to bury her there by himself with the shovel he used as part of the door in Silver Fox. Silver Fox plus Logan with the heart, etc., etc. Alright. Before beheading Sabretooth, Wolverine impresses the doubt in whether or not the events of Silver Fox's return actually happened, but admits that the pain and loss he felt again during this time was very much real. Okay, so they left off a whole lot of things other than the fact that the most important part was that she was a First Nations Blackfoot person, which is really what the whole video was supposed to be about, but I got off on a tangent and started reading this shit, so I apologize profusely for that. Her powers and ability: Silver Fox possesses accelerated healing and age suppressants that allow her to retain her looks for years after being separated from Logan, which is why she still looked good. Alright, so she's Blackfoot, which is the main point of this video, is that she's Blackfoot. Okay? Just wanted to make sure that I found out what tribe she was from. So she's Blackfoot. And now that we know she's Blackfoot, I want you guys to go and do your research and tell me what you know about Silver Fox. Now, you can watch the X-Men cartoon, but you can also read some of the comic books because it fucked me up just now finding out she was an agent of Hydra. But Hydra works in shadows, like a certain Marvel producer who should give me a job. You know I'm talking to you, Kevin Feige. Anyway, that being said, I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.